It's like other suburbs of Phoenix, but with a huge lake. Hey, we'll get to that part in a minute. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Zahn here with Metro Phoenix Living at eXp Realty. And in this video, we're going to take a deep dive into what it's really like to live in Peoria. We'll examine location, amenities, schools. We'll even look at a few of the homes. So if you're thinking about moving here or relocating, then this is going to be a great channel for you. So let's begin by taking a look at the map, just to see where Peoria is located within the Phoenix metro area and what amenities and activities there are nearby. We'll talk about that big lake later on. So let's begin by taking a look at the map. As you can see, Peoria is a very long city here, almost shaped like a key, and it runs quite a ways from north to south. On the north you have Lake Pleasant, and on the very south it's Northern Avenue. To the east of Peoria, you have Glendale, and up here parts of Phoenix. And to the south, Glendale wraps around Peoria on this side. On the west side of Peoria, you have Surprise and El Mirage and open county land. So as you can see, a very large community, and population is about 192,000 people. And let's take a look at some of the amenities that are available for people that live in Peoria. Some of the things to do, see if it's a good fit for you. As for nearby recreation, you have Lake Pleasant, that huge lake I told you about that's in the north part of Peoria. As you can see, it's in the northwest part of Peoria, and it's one of the largest lakes in Arizona. Here you can grab your boat, your fishing poles, you can land white bass, largemouth bass, striped bass, channel catfish, even black crappie. It's a great place for water sports, including motorboats, jet skis. You can do hiking, camping, biking, all kinds of things around here. Sites range from the primitive to full hookup. There's also 450 picnic sites, 4 overlooks, a full-service marina equipped to handle over 1,000 boats. The park is open daily, and as of this video, the fee is just $7 a day per car. On the other side of town, there's Westgate, which is actually in the Glendale area, but it's also a popular spot for Peoria residents. It features the stadium for the Arizona Cardinals, and as of this video, for the Coyotes hockey team. Yes, there's a hockey team, don't ask. They're moving to another location in the valley, but that venue will remain open for popular concerts. There's been people there like Roger Waters, Alan Jackson, Snoop Dogg, Pearl Jam, you name it. The venue attracts some really big names. Westgate also has top restaurants like the Yard House, Kabuki, and my personal favorite, the Lola, which offers made-from-scratch foods, rustic salads, and craft cocktails. You just have to try one of them. They're delicious. And while we're talking about things to do in and around Peoria, let's not forget P83. P83 is the entertainment district centrally located between Bell Road and Greenway along 83rd Avenue. Here you'll find the Peoria Stadium, home to spring training for the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. With ticket prices a fraction of regular season prices, it's a big draw. It pulls in visitors literally from around the U.S. And of course, there's a theater. Harkins Theater is one of several Harkins theaters that are sprinkled throughout this city. So if you are a movie buff, you found your home. But if you're into the bar scene, you won't be disappointed here either. You'll find places like The Moon, Fuzzy's, it's a sports grill, and this one, Bubba's 33. Or, while you're here, don't miss Headquarters Bar and Grill. It's across the street from Harkins Theater. And then there's my favorite, Arizona Broadway Theater. In my opinion, it's the place for dinner and a show in Peoria. Current productions include Mame, Margaritaville, The Wizard of Oz, and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which has one of the best lines in theater when Steve Martin declares, This is what I want, in a way that only Steve Martin can deliver it. Now, let's drop back to the map for a second. As you can see, Peoria is located, as I said, in the Northwest Valley. If you're going to go to Sky Harbor and you do a lot of traveling, that's down here, and you're looking anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes depending on where in Peoria you live. Obviously, the farther north you live, the longer drive it would be to Sky Harbor Airport. Or if you're going to downtown Phoenix to work in the skyscrapers, you're looking again at a 30 to 40 minute drive depending on traffic. And with Phoenix traffic, that could probably be closer to 40 minutes. So it's a long drive if you're going that distance every day. So just be aware of that. As far as recreation goes, Phoenix is in a great location, or Peoria is in a great location. Right here you have US 60, and if you follow US 60 to the northwest, it's going to take you to Vegas, baby, for those gambling nights and shows that they have. It's a good time, and it's about a 4.5 hour drive up to Vegas. Or if you want, you can, instead of heading to Vegas, you can take the 303 or the 101 south here and head over to San Diego or Los Angeles. If you like the feeling of sand in your toes, you're going to like being about 4.5 to 5.5 hour drive from San Diego or Los Angeles, depending on which one you go to and frankly how fast you drive. You can also go over on I-17 here and take I-17 north. It'll take you up into the Peoria, up into the National Forest around Prescott, or if you go a little bit farther north, you'll end up here in Flagstaff at 7,000 feet, where it can be 20 degrees plus cooler than it is in Peoria during those hot summer months. So definitely a good location as far as recreation goes. If you're going to be working in downtown Phoenix or doing a lot of traveling, may not be the best place for you. A lot of people live and work in Peoria or Peoria, Glendale, North Phoenix, Surprise, that area, and it works out just fine for them. So with that, let's move on to the next. So now, having looked at location and amenities, let's take a look at the Peoria Schools. It's a highly rated school system with an average student-teacher ratio of 18:1. And according to niche.com, the Peoria Unified School District has an overall A rating. They rated 9 out of 131 school districts in Arizona and number 3 in sports. One thing that makes Arizona schools stand out is the charter school system in Arizona. In Arizona, your child can attend not only their assigned school in the district, but they can also choose any other school even in different districts, or even any charter school. That's right. The state of Arizona will pay for what is basically a private school education as long as it's part of the charter school system. This gives you access to some of the top-rated schools anywhere, including Basis, Candeo, and Happy Valley here in Peoria. The only downside is to be aware of that these schools do not typically offer transportation, so plan on dropping off and picking up your little ones every single day for school. There is no book school bus, but there is a great education waiting for your kids, so whatever school you choose. For more detailed information on Peoria schools, including charter schools, visit niche.com or greatschools.org. So now, if the area and the schools look good to you, now you need to know a little bit more about housing in the different areas of Peoria. You see, Peoria is basically a tale of 3 cities. There's a South Peoria, which is the oldest section, and contains mostly wood frame and ranch style homes. For reference, this is the 85345 zip code. And here you'll find homes like these. If you're looking for affordable homes, this is going to be a good choice for you. Single-family homes here begin at about $260,000, but can rise to over $500,000 in the newer, larger homes that are found in some areas around here. You'll have good access to the Westgate and P83 amenities we discussed earlier in this part of town. Hey, which of these activities sounded best to you? Was there anything missing? Let me know by dropping a comment in the comment section below. I answer every question you ask. Or book a discovery call with me in the Calendly link in the description below. I'm really a pretty easy guy to talk with. Heading farther north into 85381 and 85382 zip codes, we enter what I call Central Peoria. Here you'll find a wide variety of homes. You can find some beautiful subdivisions like this one called Tierra Norte, where these homes built in the 1990s will range from $550,000 and up, to other subdivisions with homes starting around $330,000. One of my favorite things about Central Peoria are the options for homes on large lots. If you're looking for something on half an acre or so, check out Crown Point. Look at these beautiful manicured Southwest style homes that range in price from the mid 600s up to 1.4 million. Check out this subdivision. It's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It reminds me of California without the California. Or you can go for an acre plus property in this subdivision called Thunderbird Acres. You won't believe you're in Arizona. Mature trees, shade, wide expanses of green grass in this subdivision of custom homes. They start in the 700s, and like Crown Point, they will top $1 million. And while these homes do have horse privileges, meaning you can keep horses, few if any homes in here do keep those animals anymore. A little farther north, you're going to come to Longhorn Ranch. This community has a great mix of green and desert. These acre-plus properties start in the 700s and top out at about $1 million. They typically have desert front with soaring trees and expanses of grass in their backyards, like this one shown here. Isn't it beautiful? Then we come to North Peoria. North Peoria is 85383 in the newest area, with homes built primarily in the 1990s up to the 2020s. Like Central Phoenix, it has acre properties, but as you can see, these are mostly desert landscaping, and many of these homes also have horse privileges and keep horse facilities. Like homes in Central Peoria, expect to pay $700,000 to $1 million plus. Some of my favorite communities in the area include Fletcher Ranch, shown here. This is a master plan community built in the late 1990s and 2000s, and homes here range from $335,000 to $800,000. Let's move on to my next favorite area, West Wing Mountain. Nestled in a mountain valley, you can see here that these homes built in the early to mid 2000s are Southwest style, and they're priced from about $550,000 to over $1 million, with the most expensive homes in areas that are going up the mountain slopes. I absolutely love the availability of hiking trails throughout this community, and the mountain views are just amazing. You'll love the parks here too, and you can see from this one, or some of them are pretty large. And one last community I need to mention is the gated community of Pleasant Valley. This gated community offers large 1- and 2-story homes, some of over 4,000 square feet, on lots up to 1/3 of an acre, with room for pools, outdoor kitchens, RVs, and boats. It's a short hop to Lake Pleasant from here. It's a great place to live. Homes here are priced from about $600,000 to about a little over $1 million. You'll definitely want to include this area in your search, especially if you love boating. And speaking of boating, these last two areas are just about 25-35 minutes from Lake Pleasant in northwest Peoria. Again, with 450 picnic spots and over 1,000 boat marina, there's plenty of room for you to drop yours in the water too. So as you can see, Peoria has a wide variety of housing options, from older homes starting at about $260,000 to homes on acreage, homes on green belts, mountainside homes going over $1 million. Let's finish up this video by looking at a few homes throughout Peoria and show you a sampling of what's available. So in this section, let's take a look at what's available in the area in terms of homes for sale, and take a look at what you get for your money. We'll take a look at some homes that were in some of the areas we just talked about. Let's start by this one right here in West Bluff 2. It's in the 85354 section, 85345 section of Peoria. That's where you can get some nice, well-priced starter homes. This particular one is at $340,000. As you can see, it's about 1,300 square feet. There is no pool, has a 2-car garage. It's on a nice 8,000 square foot lot. It does not have any fireplace, but it does have a back patio. Take a look at some of the photos in it. As you can see, the home has nice trees out front, and we are going to take a look at some of the photos here. As you can see, the home has newer flooring, ceiling fans throughout, nice kitchen, updated bathrooms, and a nice big RV gate opening to a nice big green backyard. So you can get a very nice home in this 85345 area at a very affordable, budget-friendly price. Like I say, they start around $260,000, $280,000 down here, and they go up to $500,000, but for $340,000, you can get yourself a very nice home like this one. Now moving back up into that central Peoria, the 85381, 85382, let's take a look at a home in Longhorn Ranch that recently sold for $980,000. This home is on an acre. It's one of those acre properties I told you about. This home has 2,523 square feet. It does have a pool. It has a 2-car garage with parking for 8 more cars. It is completely remodeled here. And if you're looking at home for a fireplace, it also has a fireplace. Let's take a look at some of the photos. As you can see, all brand new flooring. They've got wood beams in the ceiling. It is on a nice large lot with a completely remodeled kitchen, waterfall countertop on the island, stainless steel, vent hood, absolutely beautiful, beautiful kitchen, all contemporary and modern. You can see the size of the lot here. It's over an acre in size. Comes with a pool, jacuzzi, tile roof. Absolutely a gorgeous place to spend your time. So again, that's kind of typical of the large acreage lots that are available in central Peoria. As I said, there's also nice subdivision homes that start generally in the 400,000 and 500,000 and go up to about $1 million, $1.1 million, $1.4 million, somewhere in there. Now let's take a look farther north in the 85383 section. And this particular home is in West Wing Mountain, which is the home I told you about, that or the area I told you about that's nestled in that mountain valley up in North Phoenix. It's absolutely gorgeous. This home is 3,644 square feet. Comes in at $201, $202 a square foot. It's got a private pool. You can see the mountains from this home. Let's take a look and see what the home looks like inside. As you can see, they have a nice round entry, foyer entry. Nicely updated area. Wrought iron railing on the staircase. Nice big open great room for dining, family room, kitchen. The kitchen, as you saw, is upgraded with black granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and out back you're going to see that you do have a pool. And let's just shoot over to one of those backyard photos so you can see what I'm talking about. Here you can see some of the mountain views by the pool. Actually, the pool is right here and the mountain view is peeking out through there. So all kinds of different views and lots of square footage for the money at $735,000 in West Wing up in Northwest Peoria. So that gives you a good idea of what you get. The different areas, as I said, are very different. And let's move on. So if you're looking to relocate to the valley area here, Peoria is a great option. Lakes? Got them. Mountains? Got those too. Acreage? Check. Starter homes? Yep. Luxury? Absolutely. If you've enjoyed this video, then you found a home. We do community videos here on the Metro Phoenix Living channel throughout the month, and we post new content on our channel weekly. So if you want to look at the latest homes that are available, check out our website right down below here. It's the most up-to-date site available, and we update it every 5 minutes so you have the latest information. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.